Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you give it in. Somebody's giving it for you. What's going on, people? Woo, what's going to be it's a day. Another day. Another week off. Monday. And it would have been said, what's going to be, people? Hopefully everybody's still among us. Hopefully no one has checked out on us or, have been murdered in the world we live in of hate. I try to embrace more of the positivity, which we have to start. My thing is if you throw out positive energy will come back to you. Don't hold on to negative things because negative will pull more negative things to you. Hold on to the positive things and look towards the light and look for goodness in things, and this way it'll bring goodness more to you. It's almost like seeking out something that's already yours and it's already going to be presented before you. And sometimes we get so lost in our negativity of people attacking us and people doing things against us, we get so consumed in that we forget that the light that shines inside of us needs to be risen, so we need to go on to our fortunes and the things that need to come. Anyway, that being had, I'm going to talk to you about the thing that we are talking about, the topic of today, of a trans man being murdered. Now, before I start this story, I just want to let you know that I'm going to butcher this name up, which you already know. I'm not good at this name, and I'm definitely not going to be good at this one, so just work with me here on this one. Okay. Now, the person's name is a trans man. His name is Yoshi, or Yoshi, 38 years old. Now, this is a trans man right here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna call him Yoshi. I was gonna say Yoshi, but she is S-H-E, so it's Yoshi, S-H-I. S-H-I. Okay, forgive me if butchering the name. I'm doing the best I can do. Anyway, I just felt as though the story needed to be brought out because I don't feel as though no one is really talking about it, and I just happened to Google something and I saw it come up. So I wanted to let people know, of all genders, when it comes down to transgenders, trans mans, we're all within the same circle when it comes down to the LGBT, but for some reason, to me per se, the trans man and the transgender women are more like family. Not saying we're all not family, but we're more closer on that schedule of the transitioning stage, so we kind of understand each other's struggle the best way we can. Anyway, that being said, so I'm going to say Yoshi, 38 years old, had his face sliced off with a knife. Now, they're not sure if it was a knife or some type of sharp object, but this is the thing. The person who came home was 28-year-old transgender. Now, they didn't give out the name. So, the transgender came home. This is what was said. Came home, went inside the room. They went out. Came home, went inside the room, went to sleep, got back up, went into the room to go check on. Now, Yoshi had adopted the transgender. Now in Tokyo, it is not unnormal for an adult to be adopted by someone, which is is not uncommon in Japan. So the two had they were as the father and the daughter taking care, and Yoshi lived in West suburban area house. Now this is a picture of Yoshi's house. So this is the thing. The daughter had came home and found out that her father was inside the bed still sleeping, went into the room to go check up on her. This is allegedly, it's the internet, so allegedly went into the room to go check up on her father and found out that his face was in some type of plastic and his body was covered up, in a blanket. So what happened was he was murdered, and the thing about it is that the transgender woman, they said that was like 2 hours after the transgender woman had came home and found out that, her father was inside the bed dead. Now, the problem that we have here with this case is that, they said the father was in a faceless, covered inside of it, so whoever did the person butchered her face up, just cut it off her face. And the investigation is still going on in Tokyo. The Metropolitan spokesperson told them. Now, this is the thing. Of course, when there is a murder, they're going to say, this is how it goes, don't blame me. But it's like, okay, if me and you was inside the house together and I get murdered, you're going to be the person of interest because you was the only one there that was in the house with me. And if it's not any breaking and entry, then there had to be someone who was anything. Now, I don't know if it was breaking and entry. It was not reported. However, they're stating that the transgender woman and the trans man, used to have a lot of fights inside the house, allegedly. Now, it was a lot of emergency phone calls that were called from there, reporting there were loud voices of two people fighting. It's up underneath investigation, so now the thing about it is that the transgender woman found her father inside of the dead, and there's allegedly, the thing about it is that she's got the proof of innocent, or all states points towards her. I'm not saying she did it. I'm not saying she didn't do it. But they said they heard reports of two people fighting, and before, and now I don't know about it was this time, but it has been. They had police come out there countless times in reference to two people fighting. So of course, if one of y'all end up fighting, you already know who's going to take the blame. It's going to be a person of interest. So we're going to see how this case plays out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what you think. I don't know how you feel. Do you feel as though the transgender woman has something to do with her father's death? The father had already adopted her, so it was her child. But, people get into arguments and stuff like that and took a knife and sliced her face off. Anyway, allegedly. They had the sheets and everything, but then the speculation is out there. Of course, it's going to be speculation, it's this and that. And the police will not confirm whether his face was inside of a plastic bag, as far as the suit being mutilated. Because they said it was mutilated for like 2 hours. Anyway, I want to know how you feel about this story. I just thought I ought to report it the best way I could. A trans man being murdered, face sliced off with some type of sharp object or a knife. The person of interest is a transgender woman because they was inside the house together and the police been out there to their presence countless times from them two fighting, and one of them ended up dead. I'm not going to say anything. I'll just wait for your comments and you tell me what you think. Anyway, that being said, I just thought I would put it out there, and trans lives matter and stuff like that, and we have to stick together, and I'm not saying anything. I'm going to let you be my voice. Anyway, that being said, rest in peace, my brother, Yoshi. Forgive me for butchering your name. And hopefully everybody's having a safe day. And be well, be blessed, and be safe.